Okay, so all the doors upstairs are going to be interior doors. So let's see here. We've got some doors that go all along here. We might do something different here. Let's see what we can come up with. Maybe do double doors there in its place. I'm not a big fan of pocket doors. Usually, just for one, we'd have to draw special stuff in here to do it. And it's just not something we need to get into. You might get into that in an architecture class, but for basic technical drawing, we're just going to use the tools that we have. So we're looking at doors here and here, here, there. Here's two more here, and then one on that shower. So let's start at the top of the steps. We'll go right into that master bedroom there and put that one in. So we're looking at a space as wide as we have DI here. Distance across this would be to 3'8". So a 3-foot door is probably enough to put in there, so we'll go ahead and drop a door in somewhere right about here. So that kind of worked out against me. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but we'll just turn it back around the other way. We're going to change the thickness of this there. We want the door to open up to the wall, so I'll change the direction of it. I'm actually going to go ahead and move this to here so I can get this exactly the way we want it to. I'm going to make the door not 3'4", 3 foot. 2'8" probably a good door, but we'll go ahead and make it 3 foot in case we want to move dressers in and out. So let's see what we've got left over. DI from here to here is 8 inches, so we'll center that on there by moving this door this way 4. We'll move that 4 inches that way. 4 inches. Alright, and then click trim, and we'll use, click trim. We'll use this as a cutting edge, and this as a cutting edge, and we'll get rid of that and that. Alright, so let's see. That's one door. I'm going to go ahead and make that door open a little bit more. I don't know why. Sometimes I like them to be a little more open. So we go into that room there. Now we're going to come down here and we're going to worry about from this room how do you get into this area here and into that area. Let's see. In this case they have a door right there. Looks like the door is 2'6" to get into there. Probably because we don't want it to open beyond that too much. As a matter of fact, that, oh yeah, there, see that 5 there. That 5 indicates it's the same size door as this one. So let's go for a door that's 2'6" right there, because there shouldn't have to move any big furniture in. So we'll drop a door in here. I'm going to go ahead and put it right. I'll put it right there. Now I'm going to rotate it around 90 degrees. Change the wall thickness there so it fits right. And I'm going to find a door that's 2'6". Right there. Okay, to make this really simple, I'm just going to move this out. We don't need it to be too far from that because we want to be able to use the space. So we'll go out 4 inches. Oops, I went the wrong direction. We'll move to the left 4 inches. That way, 4 inches that direction. I'll go ahead and open it to 60, and I'll use click trim and use this as a cutting edge, and this is a cutting edge. Wait a minute. So mine's acting weird. That's a cutting edge, and this is a cutting edge. Right click and get rid of that and that. Okay, so that was strange. So this one has a shelf that goes all around with a closet rod, so or some kind of shelving system. So we're just going to do this. We're going to offset and say 12 inches, and we'll go there to here and here. I believe that they show, oh, we'll just leave it that way. We'll leave it the way it is for the shelving that goes in the closet there. Alright, so that ought to be good. So now we're looking at a distance that goes across the middle here of 7'4". Actually, what we'll do is this, is we're going to go ahead and drop a door in here. Oops, I'm going the wrong spot. We'll drop a door in here right on that midpoint. The midpoint of this door, so we can click move. The midpoint of that door we want to be, let's do this. We'll draw a line here, from here to here. Oops, nope. I want to draw a line that goes from here to here. In this case, I'm going to try this differently, only because of what I learned before from dimensioning. So when I click move, I'm going to move this, say, from that midpoint there to, let's see, do I want that midpoint? Yeah, I want the midpoint of this wall right here. So right there. So then I can delete that. Go ahead and click trim. I'll use this as a cutting edge and this one as a cutting edge. Oh, did I mess that up? Alright, so I want to change this wall thickness to 4 inches, which means I need to move that to there. So I'm going to move this now. Move this from here to here. So now I've got the thickness of that right. I want that door to be not 3'4", but 2'6". So I just messed that whole thing up. So what you want to do is set that first. So I want to establish that this line goes from here to here. And I just drew a green line on there. So I'm going to move this whole thing from the midpoint of that line to the midpoint of this line right here. So that establishes that it's in the center. So I'm going to click trim. Watch what happens here. I'm going to click trim, trim that, and trim this. And I'm going to click that and that. And it's still going to have a line right here. So I want to click on that and just delete it. So now, when I click trim, I'll use this as a cutting edge again. There and there. Alright. Does it matter how this door opens up? Do I want the door to open in or out? This is the position they have it in. It's a walk-in closet. It probably has a light inside of it and everything else, so we're probably good there. Alright, so let's see, was there anything here? There's a break line right there. So let's go in here. We'll just draw a break line real quick. That goes from somewhere like right here over to here, up like this. That's pretty good there. For that establishes that the stairs are there. So there's a wall here. How are we getting into this? There's a pocket door right there. And so let's, we want to be able to close that door. I think, why isn't there a pocket door right here? So, you know, there's this part of me that thinks that's supposed to be closed, because it's not usually that, you wouldn't usually have 2 sinks here and 1 bathroom and not, master bedroom usually only has this kind of stuff off of it. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to change that. And we're going to leave this closed like that. And we'll go ahead and figure out DI from here to here. What that is, 2'8". So we're going to put in a, say, a 2'4" door. It doesn't need to be a big one. We'll come in here, drop a door in somewhere right there. And we'll make this that. Now I'm going to move this down to here, I think. Actually, I might have just wasted my time there, because we'll go down to a 2'4" door. I'm going to flip it the other way. I'm going to check the distance between the end and here. So that's 4 inches. So then I'm going to move it 2 inches this way, 2 inches that way. How did that mess up? I turned my ortho off before, so I move, when I did the break line, I turned my ortho off. So that way now I'll go 2 inches that direction. It's established there. Does this open out or in? So what we probably want to do in this case is we don't necessarily want it to open inward, do we? Yeah, if somebody's standing here, we'll make it go the other direction. We'll make it go the other way, this way, and it'll go up against that wall right there. So that's how that should probably look. That way, if people are standing at that sink that we're going to put in here in a little bit, as a matter of fact, we can do it right now. We'll offset 24 inches and put where that sink is there. We can do something fun like add in this that there like this. Let's say we did a mirror and just put that on the other side like that. Delete the source objects. No. So now we've got that in there. This comes in here. This tub, we could steal what we had off the other one. We'll end up drawing it back in here twice. Let's go ahead and put in and a commode. We'll just kind of, I'm not going to bother with this other option for now. Round plan, and we'll move that up here to perpendicular to this wall right there. The reason I'm not going to bother with this is this right here is a bidet, and it's probably okay to put something like that in. If you want to bother drawing it in the architecture class, they have something probably they can plug right in when they do that. So we'll just establish that there's a door right here. Give it a wall thickness of 4. I'm going to change this so it opens to that. And I want to change that back down here to 2 foot 4 is probably good. To get into that, flip it the other direction. Let's check out the distance from here to the corner. It's 3 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and move this from here to here because I want to get it exactly at 4 inches. And the way we have things set up, we don't know. It's just rounding things. So that could be off a little bit. Then we'll trim here and here. Get rid of that and that. So we got that door to there. Let's go ahead and put a door in on the shower over here. So we'll change that to the wall thickness there. We'll come over here to 2 foot 4 door. I'm going to go ahead and move that from here over to here. I'm going to go ahead and flip it before I forget. Do it this way, and did I want to do it that way? That would open it into that's up against the wall that doesn't move, so this is good. So distance, we want it positioned this way. Good. We'll move that 4 inches to the right. Move it that way 4 inches. And we will click trim. Rid of that one and that one. Okay. So that gets a couple of doors in there. We'll worry about these other doors here in a minute on the next video.